have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Husker fans watch women's basketball, so we can't wait to see you in the stands at Pinnacle Bank Arena this season. Single game tickets start at just $12, making it easier than ever to watch the Huskers from the best seat in the house. Don't miss your chance to witness the energy, the hustle, and the heart of this team live in PBA. Huskers watch women's basketball, so get your tickets now at huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert. Driving left side is Boer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostreiter. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good! Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, welcome to this wonderful Wednesday. January. I'm more talking about January. December.
Yikes.
Everybody was like, whoa, my brother. December 17th, 9:08 on this beautiful Wednesday, 1040 O Street. Folks, welcome to The Drive. Me and my brother from another mother, a.k.a. One Lane, a.k.a. Swim, a.k.a. You wish you were me, but you're not, a.k.a. Pius the 10th's distinguished alumni, Nick Sainert.
I'm neither one of those things that you were talking about there.
Well, here's what you are.
What am I?
My neighbor, Dan Dixon, my good buddy, he goes, AD, I'd like to know how Swim's back is doing. I asked because when I was picking up my son from DBAT last night with Travis, Swim was in the cage whiffing hard at Travis's pitches.
Oh, I was hurting, man.
It was hurting my back just watching.
Yeah, I didn't I haven't picked up a bat in a long time. Picked one up, faced a former major leaguer last night.
What?
And yeah, I fouled one off.
Major leaguer?
Yeah, he played in the league. Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Well, he was talking smack, and so I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to step away from it and say I couldn't do it.
Did you stretch or anything?
No.
You just went out there just cold, just started.
Yeah. But
And
I mean, it's probably been it was probably the first time I've seen a baseball pitch. I mean, we're talking since freshman year of college, so 2019, because I've been playing slow pitch in golf.
How fast were those balls coming at you?
80s, 80 to 85. I mean, it wasn't anything. Okay, so let me say this. Like, it wasn't anything that I hadn't seen in like high school. But the problem was that was 7 years ago. So yeah, so that was the problem there.
How is your back feeling this morning?
Oh, my back feels fine. What I'm not happy with is I got gunk. I'm a little congested.
I hear that.
I'm annoyed. So I went to bed. You'll be proud of me for this, AD. I went to bed at about 9:45 last night, which is
Nick,
very early for me.
That is impressive, my brother.
I have attacked the meds. I feel so much better than what I did when I went to bed last night. And now it's just like the residual. Like, it's like, all right, I'm over it. And as I pull this out of my pocket at 9:30 this morning, it'll be time to take my 4th dose of medicine in the last, whatever it would be, 16 hours.
You grabbed any green tea yet?
No, that's next.
Yeah, I'll grab some green tea.
Luke knows exactly how to help me out with that stuff.
So
it's that type of year.
Hey, what's happening? Somebody at the stoplight is waving from Shay. Yes, Chef.
Yeah.
Catering.
Yeah. There it is.
Nick said no free shout
outs. Yeah, no free shout outs. Look at this guy. He texted in.
Who is that? I
don't know.
Seen it yet. I got to look at the text line.
He's going to text us in.
Hey, if
you got a green light, you're going to get honked at, my friend. There you go.
If you got any food in there, hook a brother up.
Anyway.
I am saying yes, Chef. Hook a brother up.
Yeah. Right.
It is Wednesday, folks. We got a lot to dive into today. Before we do that, though, Swim.
What's up?
I'm gonna just tell you this, man. I'm proud of you for stepping up to the plate like that.
It was Mr. Blitzkrieg.
When did the
on the YouTube stream?
Who's that?
Mr. Blitzkrieg.
Mr. Blitz.
Mr. Blitzkrieg, you've called me out the last couple of days.
In fact, I demand you come back here.
I've seen that on the YouTube stream the last couple of days. You've called me out.
What did he call you out on, dog?
I don't know what he was. He said something about. He was telling me I talked too much yesterday.
Oh, morning, AD and Nick. Good morning, Donnie. Goes lock it in for a great show. The YouTube photo of you two doing a sitcom back-to-back pose is hilarious. What did you guys do? We'll have to get some.
You
other
don't want
ones,
to know.
man. Yeah.
There's one where AD is where we got a piggyback ride.
Yeah. I'm right. I'm on your back. I think my back was still a little tender at that point.
It
too.
was.
So
It
you
was.
You were carrying me like
Well,
you do every morning. So
no,
it's
stop.
fitting.
No, I was gonna tell you though before we got on the air, I might need you to carry a little bit more today, just because of I don't know. I'm glad if I was gonna come down with a little something. Like I don't risk things, especially in this space that we work in, right? Like there's so much contact. I don't mess with things like if I feel like I'm contagious or something.
Right.
I don't mess with things like that. So I'm glad that something minor like this happened this week instead of at this time next week. Right.
Absolutely.
Let me get through it, get my immune system built up a little bit more for the winter months, and let's enjoy Christmas.
So I'm kind of a quick rundown. I'm going to give you a break here because there's something it's kind of lengthy that I want to read, but kind of the rundown for the show today, folks, on this wonderful Wednesday. The major press conference was yesterday, and I'm not saying it's major because what he said. Me and Nick are going to talk about Eli Drinkwitz. He gave a tutelage on or I would say an overall view of what's going on in college football. And he said something that stuck out to me. He said, college football is sick. College football is sick. There was also, we're going to get into the NFL weekend recap, which we didn't do yesterday. I'm going to recap that. I want to hear from the Cowboys fans. Pete, I seen some posts on Twitter, so I know that you have a pulse. I want to make sure you're okay. Any of the Cowboys fans out there. I want to hear from some Chiefs fans, too, at the 9:30 hour. What's your assessment with Patrick Mahomes? That's a serious injury. Also, a number of other people's got hurt as well in the NFL.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, of course, he is out for the year as well.
Yeah, 2 franchise players tore their ACLs over the weekend.
Are gone. Yeah. So those are major hits to those 2 organizations. But Nick, and of course, we've got at 10 o'clock, top of the hour, Dana spoke yesterday to the press. So we'll get Dana Holgerson's kind of his comments on there. We'll break those down to get your input as well. But there was something about a gentleman, Jeremy Pruitt, I want to dive into first. Jeremy Pruitt, folks, as you know, the former Tennessee coach, he went in front of an Alabama. He took his case, the cause case. You remember he was fired with cause, and I think a 6-year. Jeremy Pruitt was essentially put in NCAA timeout, as with cause. Obviously Harbaugh has 10-year cause if he was ever to come back to college.
Yep.
And on the collegiate ranks, 2 assistants of his. One got 5 years, one got 6 years. So you can tell those were egregious charges and sanctions they got put down on them. But the NCAA hit the former Tennessee coach with a 6-year show cause penalty. Just in case you don't know what this means, it means it makes it extremely hard for him to get hired by another NCAA school. Any school that wanted to have him has to go through extra NCAA scrutiny, potential penalties themselves. Pruitt went to the Alabama State Court, and he says, the NCAA is stopping me from working. Brother, want to work. It's harming my career and livelihood. What I will say to that, though, Swim.
I disagree with that one, Jeremy. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. No, I want you to go. This is a quote. The NCAA is stopping me from working. That's harming my career and livelihood. Swim.
I'm going to say this right now, Jeremy
Pruitt, former coach of Tennessee Volunteers.
Don't forget, Jeremy Pruitt was the guy who was paying recruits through McDonald's bags, number one. Number 2.
With the exact amount of ATM cards.
Well, yeah, and number 2 is Jeremy Pruitt. It was discovered that, let's say AD's the recruit and I'm Jeremy Pruitt. I would have my wife deposit a very specific amount of money. And we're talking like, not even rounded up to like the tens of dollars. Like it wasn't like $2,930. It was like $2,933. I would have my wife deposit that into not AD's account, but AD's mom's bank account. The exact amount of money, and they thought that they wouldn't get caught. And so I hate to say this. I understand maybe how you can justify that the NCAA is the reason you're not working right now, but let's not get it twisted, is that you are the reason that you are not working right now.
The NCAA is stopping me from working. It's harming my career.
Harming my livelihood? Hold on. Now, granted, Jeremy
Let's look
Pruitt.
at his career earnings.
Yeah. Jeremy Pruitt was never a top paid coach.
He made good money.
Career earnings. Here we go.
He made good money.
Well, as Tennessee's head coach,
He was making $4.2 million a year.
How long was he the coach there, Swim?
4 years. So he signed. So he got it with Kaz, right? So he was making 4.2 annually. Let's see. So that would have been for 4 years because he signed a 6-year deal. He got fired 4 years into it. So, I mean, just basic math, you're looking at about $16 million there. That does not include the $1.3 million salary he earned in 2016 and 2017 as the Alabama defensive coordinator. So there's additional $2.6 million. That does not include other things.
Oh, yeah. Parents' fees, etc. He's doing just fine. In the past 8 years, give or take, he's made close to $20 million that we know of.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
Who knows? Maybe he's gotten paid in a McDonald's bag.
Yeah. Well, the NCAA next.
Hey, Jeremy, what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Well, the NCAA argued back. This isn't a state court case. Of course, courts shouldn't interfere with how the NCAA disciplines people. And besides, they already allowed Jacksonville State to hire him, so no harm done. The judge did not buy that argument by the NCAA. The Alabama judge ruled this. The court does have jurisdiction. The NCAA inserted itself into Alabama by limiting Pruitt's ability to work there. The harm to Pruitt's career outweighs any inconvenience to the NCAA. Nick, that's a red flag right there. Again, it's showing the irrelevance of the NCAA is growing deeper and deeper. So the judge issued a preliminary injunction, which means this. For now, two key words. For now, the NCAA cannot enforce the show cause penalty against Pruitt. That's just for now. That's not a year from now, 6 months from now, or 2 years from now. But for now, the NCAA cannot enforce the show cause penalty against Pruitt. They also cannot interfere with his job opportunities. This does not mean Pruitt is cleared forever. It means the NCAA is temporarily blocked while the lawsuit continues. Swim, you're an AD at a mid-major school, MAC-10 school, a high-level D2 school. Would you consider Jeremy Pruitt as your coach?
Oh, man.
Text line, would you? It's not forever, but as of right now, he's in the clear. Would you do it, Swim?
Did you know he was a PE teacher in 2023?
I didn't.
He was a PE teacher in 2023.
Wait, was he getting paid there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. We can't sit here and act like Jeremy Pruitt was a Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
The guy in his 3 years as the head coach of Tennessee was 16-19.
Right.
I would just be hesitant. I would be hesitant. The same way I'd be hesitant with Jim Harbaugh. But do you really want to move mountains and molehills, as they say, to hire a 16-19 overall coach? I just don't see that. I don't know if there's enough upside to what you're going to have to go through. But to each their own. Jim Harbaugh won a natty, so maybe I could see defending that one. But Jeremy Pruitt, I'm sorry, I'm out on you, man. I would hire you as a coordinator, but your most impressive win was the Gator Bowl victory in 2019. I'm out.
Text line, would you hire Jeremy Pruitt? Here's one thing to think about. We talk about. The judge sided with. The judge said the NCAA went too far by limiting Pruitt's ability to earn a living. Okay. He ruled the harm to Pruitt was greater than the harm to the NCAA.
Oh,
okay. Key phrase: the NCAA inserted itself into Alabama. You don't be coming down here to Alabama with that bull crap.
But
buddy.
also, like, are we surprised in that at all? Like, that's just the NCAA to a T. They insert themselves into the wildest things, and they stay far away from the things that maybe they needed to insert themselves into. I do not get surprised at all by what decisions the NCAA makes anymore, whether it's in coaching conversations, whether it's in players getting, back in the day when the players would have to, request a redshirt waiver and things like that. Like it just does not surprise me anymore what the NCAA does. And now, I mean, AD, you and I talked about this months ago. I was telling you about how, like, you look at the NCAA now, we love to use the cliche phrase wild, wild west. But also at the end of the day, this is a time in our lives and in college athletics where the NCAA is trying to just stay afloat in terms of, hey, we'll let you do whatever you want as long as you don't sue us. Because the minute that the NCAA makes a ruling that maybe is not in favor of a program, of a player, of a coach, of anybody associated with the university, anytime they make a decision, what happens? They end up suing the NCAA.
Right.
And so the NCAA a couple of years ago had billions and billions of dollars against them in legal fees and in lawsuits that are going against them, that at some point they just had to say, fine, everything goes. You want a waiver, you can get it. If you want a waiver, you can get it. TJ Finley, who is trying to go to his, I believe, 6th school in 7 years, is
6th or 7th.
It might be his 7th school in 6 years.
Anyway, we're talking 6 or 7.
Either way,
Absurd. Yeah.
Did you say 6, 7? 6. Anyway, 6 or 7 school. Anyway, I lost my train of thought now. It's so stupid. I hate that I just did that, but it works so well. It works so well. But no, it's the fact of like they're going to allow him to go to another school when it's like, hey, yeah, you look at this last year and he couldn't play because of an injury. What about the other 5 years?
Yeah. Swim, here is what the NCAA is becoming quicker. I know you hate this, but
irrelevant.
Come on, try it again.
Irrelevant.
There you go. That was really good.
You like how I did
that?
that?
We could just say that the NCAA is becoming irrelevant too.
I like that. I just like the way the voice says it on my dictionary app. Why is this a big deal for the NCAA? Because courts historically stay out of the NCAA's discipline. This ruling signals most judges may be less willing to blindly defer to the NCAA. And Nick, it's another crack in the NCAA's authority wall, especially post-NIL, where there's no guardrails for the most part. They say there are, but we know that isn't word, rather indeed. Does this mean Pruitt is innocent? Absolutely not. This is all about process and power, not guilt or innocence. The NCAA penalties themselves are still being litigated. Why the NCAA's argument fell flat? They said, courts shouldn't interfere with our business. The judge said, I just did. You interfered first. He has a right to work. The NCAA, Swim. What's that word?
Irrelevant.
Say it like you mean it.
Irrelevant.
Say it with 10 toes down.
Irrelevant.
There you go. Folks, we're going to be relevant. We're going to be back. And we're going to talk about the NFL, the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, Swim?
How about them boys? I was surrounded by Dallas Cowboys merchandise over the weekend.
And especially in that airport down there.
I was looking for the clearance rack. And
the whole store.
They sell that entire thing full price. I couldn't believe it down there.
For a clearance rack performance, they want to sell full price here. Red Kingdom. It's hurting right now in the kingdom, and my heart goes out for you, honestly. I've never had anything against the Chiefs. Some people hate them. If you love them or hate them, I like the Chiefs.
Oh,
I do, man, because growing up, that was one of my first it was the Steelers, then it was the Bears, and then it was the Chiefs, because that's all we really got. We had 3 channels, and so it was kind of a regional thing. So
100%. That's all it was for me.
Yeah, you had a lot more options than I had.
No, I did not.
Nick.
AD.
Swim.
AD.
You had.
We didn't buy cable.
But it was accessible, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
We didn't have access. If you didn't live in a certain area,
it was a choice for us, though. It was a choice for us to only have CBS. Yeah. To only have Chiefs games on CBS.
Nick, I'm old enough to remember the days to where TV went off. Like, literally. About 10 o'clock, about 11 o'clock.
Honestly, maybe we need more of that in the world.
You heard the national anthem, and you turn on the TV. I'm serious. Text line to old folks. Let me remember this. You would just hear the national anthem like at 11 o'clock, like TV was over.
That's cool. I think we need more of that.
TV was, and I agree with you.
We need more of that.
I agree with you.
I wish I could live in those days.
Swim, literally, you'd be up like, well, TV's over.
No. So we've talked about this on the show before, AD, and not to bring up a sensitive subject again, but next Thursday on the day of Christmas, we are going to have 24 hours of A Christmas Story on the TV. This is not a shot at you at all.
I can't do it.
No, that's fine. That's okay. That's not what I'm getting at.
I was talking to Big Brother Kenny Wilhite. Kenny tried it too. He texted me. He goes, hey, dog. He goes, I can't do it, man.
I'm not worried about that. What I'm saying is, while we're talking about TV shutting off and stuff, the folks that have seen the movie would know when Ralphie and his brother, they freak out because at 6 p.m. their local radio program is on. So what do? They grab the radio
All huddle around.
and they sit around the radio
That's awesome.
and they listen to the program on the movie. They do this, and I sit there every time and I go, I wish. Now I might hate it and want to come back to 2025, but I want to just experience it one time. That's all it is for me.
Well, folks, we talked a lot about Jeremy Pruitt. We talked about 6-7. We talked about TV going off like it was over. But here's the big picture takeaway from the Jeremy Pruitt situation, former coach of Tennessee. The NCAA's grip on control continues to slip between NIL, conference realignment, which we didn't even get into, and now court stepping in. The old NCAA model, folks, is dying right before our eyes. It's archaic, and every day it's becoming irrelevant.
AD, I need to call myself out on this.
Why is that?
Jack Russell, our good friend, texted both of us and said, "Hey Nick, they actually don't say move mountains and molehills. They may say don't make mountains out of molehills." I misspoke dramatically earlier. However, I think everybody understood what I was saying, but I had to call myself out and correct myself. Jack, I always appreciate you. Anyway.
Hey, my man Ted said, yep, the national anthem at midnight, followed by color bar and annoying tone. It was boom. Dang. You didn't literally. DF called. What's up, DF? 80 taking tips from Jan. How to hand out sweatshirts. So hey, I'm going to hook you guys up. It's the 80. I'm not going to say a lot, but it's the attitude over everything sweatshirt
I wasn't
merch
going to say
line.
anything.
And we'll talk about that another time, but DF, I got you.
Yeah.
I got all my guys.
Well, do you donate?
Huh?
Do you donate? Do I have to donate to Attitude Over Everything? Do I have to donate to it?
No, absolutely not. No.
I was going off of what we had yesterday
Absolutely
on the show.
not. I'm getting you a shirt, man. I'm getting you a sweatshirt. Take care of all you guys. Big Bird, yes. National anthem with a flag and eagle, and it goes off the air. If you ever saw it, you knew it was late night. It's the truth. Folks, we'll be back. It's The Drive talking NFL. Text us your favorite football team in the league if you got one and what the record is. Pittsburgh is ahead of the AFC North right now.
It's a bad AFC
The AFC
North.
North is absolutely trash, but I will take it. One man's trash, another man's treasure.
Yep.
We'll be back.
Mountains and molehills.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals, no more hunting down parts, no more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving, not your paperwork. Join over 11,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain in the letter X.com/AI.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Greetings, Ebenezer Scrooge here. I've always had the reputation of being a bit down on the holidays, but that's all changed since I discovered Nebraska Lottery Merry Money Holiday Scratch tickets. They're fast, fun, and easy. Scrooge! Oh, there you are. Pardon me. The ghost of Christmas future and I are going to a holiday gathering. I know he sounds a bit gloomy, but once he starts scratching tickets, he's the life of the party.
Top prize odds vary by game.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today. Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
At Koppel, during the holidays, we take time to cherish our terrific staff, community, and loyal customers that continue to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville, Nebraska. Hi, this is Sean Callahan. I can proudly say I bought my car at Koppel. If you are in the area, I invite you to stop by Koppel Chevrolet GMC's offices in Louisville or check them out online at koppelcars.com. On behalf of Koppel Chevrolet GMC, Merry Christmas and safe travels to all.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. 9:35 on this wonderful Wednesday. Some more of the text line goes. Jordan P says some channels were midnight, some were like 2 a.m., then static. Big Bird, what's up? Big Bird, what knows the word? Flag and Eagle goes off and he goes, you knew you were up really late.
Dang. What was your bedtime as a kid? I mean, what was it for you, AD?
When I was in elementary school, it was 9 o'clock.
Okay. Whoa.
Elementary school.
That
I'm
seems
talking like at 6th grade, about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Younger than that, it's probably about 8, if I remember. High school, I mean, there really wasn't a time I had to be in bed. Not really in high school. But I
More
remember,
so just be home.
Yeah. I remember Monday Night Football, though. My dad would let me watch like the first half sometimes.
AD, you're bringing back even my childhood feelings, because I remember it would be Sunday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, all right, like, Nick, you're watching the first half, and then I would go into my room, and on my radio, because I had a radio with surround sound in my room. I thought I was the coolest kid ever.
Must be nice to live that way.
Oh, stop.
Our surround sound, my brothers echoing each other, and that was our surround sound.
It was like $50 at Kohl's. People forget. Stop.
Wow.
Stop.
Ours at the thrift store, and we had the.
I forgot. Did you stay at the Ritz-Carlton?
Not as a kid.
Oh. Anyway,
we may clean that mug.
Yeah, I never stayed there, but I swept the floor.
We cleaned like that. We stayed there.
No, that's funny. No, but I would turn it on, and the second half, it would be perfect, because as soon as I was getting into bed, the second half would be starting.
Perfect.
So it'd be watch the first half on TV, listen to the second half on radio.
Man, Nick, you need to go back on YouTube. You, especially being in your space, and I know you've done this before. You've heard these guys, but you just sometimes just maybe if you're just laying in bed or just pass some time by, go to YouTube and go back and listen to the old Howard the entries from Monday Night Football. This is Howard Cosell. Monday Night Football. Doom, 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 doom. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I mean, this is Howard Cosell. It was an awesome time to be alive, man. And I remember I would hear the second half kickoff. They're starting the second half right now. I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
I don't want to go to bed, Mom.
Hey, 306. Swim must have been Southside. Yeah, surround sound in the room.
I feel like we've already established this, though.
Yeah, we had to pass gas to get surround sound in our room.
It was not Southside. It was actually
the new North Side.
Over by Lincoln North Star.
Oh, the new North Side.
It was not.
Folks, this is brought to you by Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Jack has been a well-respected rep since 1999. Can help protect your home, your vehicle, your family, even your future. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100 or visit him at one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward. And Jack, safe travels to you and Mama Mary as you travel, my brother. Appreciate you. Love you. Wait to see me get back. Swim, the NFL season is rolling. It has been an interesting football season so far because both the Super Bowl teams that played in it last year, one is already out, being the Kansas City Chiefs. Quickly with you real fast, Swim, I want to ask you this, man. And just seeing this, like literally just now, appreciate my boy Acom and Troy send this to me. 9:30 this morning, breaking news, Swim. Can we get that music, man?
I don't like when you do this because I don't know if it's real.
So I'm a liar now, is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
So sometimes you're questioning my integrity.
Not your integrity. Sometimes we just overlook things. So here we go. I'm going to trust my co-host here. I'm going to trust him. Here we go. It's about to be interesting. Don't mess up.
Breaking news. This is Adam Schefter. Just found out a major move in Miami. The Dolphins are benching quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and turning to Quinn Ewers as their new starting quarterback, per sources. Ewers first comes Sunday versus the Bengals. Brought to you by Adam Schefter.
He might win. Quinn Ewers might beat the Bengals. Bengals are not good. Speaking of,
crazy. Nick.
I worry about Zach Taylor's job in the future.
I do too.
Unfortunate.
Me and Jake were just talking about Tua before our show started.
Yeah, you were.
Swim, I'm going to tell you right now, man, I have not seen Tua look this bad because I don't follow him like Jake does. I do look at the highlights. And Jake knows. He goes, AD, he said he got tackled, that hip tackle last year.
Mm-hmm.
He has not been the same. Nick, the first interception he threw, now I know it was cold, but it's cold for everybody. That ball looked like a wounded duck. It was one of the easiest interceptions the Steelers could have gotten. And he just looks bad.
Well, and the problem with that interception as well is he missed it just basically by his inability to read defensive coverage. I read it where all 15 of his interceptions this year have come against zone coverage. Every single one of his interceptions this season has come against zone defense. There's there's the inability to read defenses, inability just to see and kind of, I don't want to say predict the future, but understand what movements the defense is going to make. Quarterback's incredibly difficult position to play. But, unfortunately, you sat here and when they drafted Tua, you thought that was going to be the next franchise quarterback for the Dolphins. Signed a 4-year deal, and he's got one more year, or he's a free agent in 2029. So he still has
How much money is on the back end of that still?
So he's making $25 million this year.
Gosh,
he's making $39 million next year. So there's a potential out in the 2020. I'm reading as I go here because I apologize that I just do not study Tua Tagovailoa's contract naturally. 2027 roster bonus, 2027, 2025 option bonus. So there's a lot of option bonuses out there, but once again, the base salary, like I said, the potential out. If Miami moves on from him, they're going to be responsible for the entire thing. $31 million in 2027 was going to be his base salary, and $41.4 million in 2028. I mean, in what world do you look at it and say, yeah, Tua Tagovailoa is a $41.4 million annual type of quarterback? You just don't. But
Nick, he looks. The thing about seems like a good dude. I don't know him from Adam, of course, but dude, he looks absolutely terrible. Nick, did you see the one sack where I think it was
oof, man.
Forget who it was. On the sack, they just pushed him and he fell down. It wasn't even a hard push.
Yeah. In 5 years, so this is his 5th season in the league. 6th season in the league. He's made 1 Pro Bowl. He has made $124.6 million.
$124 million.
Yeah, this is his 6th season. Got into the league at 2020.
Yeah.
Before the 2024 season, he signed a 4-year, $212.4 million deal, including a $42 million signing bonus.
I'll say this in his defense.
Here we go. Bit. This is not bad.
What's that?
So the contract, I'm reading more about this as I go on here. Tua Tagovailoa signed a 4-year, $212.4 million contract that includes a $42 million signing bonus. $167.2 million of it is guaranteed.
How much?
$167.2 million is guaranteed. Yeah, that's a lot. A dead cap value of $137.9 or $137.9 million is dead cap.
Tua is an example of injuries eventually catch up with you, especially the ones he's had. He just does not look the same at all. There's no vibrancy in his step. There's no zip whatsoever on the balls. Now, granted, again, I know it was cold. Aaron Rodgers is dang near old enough to be his dad. Aaron Rodgers had zip on that ball. Tua does just not have any zip on the ball. He's not elusive, does terrible in zone coverages. I don't know, man. Like I said, seems like a great guy, but at the same time, this is a business. We go back to our discussion yesterday. Nick, what's the return on the investment?
Yeah.
And right now, they're upside down. The Dolphins are upside down on this contract because they have not got a return on that investment at all, man.
And what's crazy
sunk
is
costs.
I mean, in all honesty, the Miami Dolphins also they have a bad record.
Yes, they do.
but they're not. It's not like they are in a spot for the number 1 overall pick. They still have. They rattled off some wins here. What would be the draft order? So NFL draft order. If the day or if the season ended today, the Miami Dolphins would be my goodness.
Yeah,
they would have the 11th pick. You're not getting a quarterback that low.
Nah, unless they trade up.
So that's my thing. So here's the deal. So this is where you look at the top quarterbacks for the league. Dante Moore is up there. Fernando Mendoza is up there. Arch Manning's going to come back. We already announced that's already been decided. But I mean, those are the two, and maybe there's fans out there that can think of some other ones.
Can't forget about Pavia.
Okay, Diego Pavia.
What is he, 4'9"?
Yeah. But here's the deal. So
hell of a year though. Michael taking away from him.
Number 1 overall pick, New York Giant. If the season ended today, New York Giants. They don't need a quarterback. Potentially they could trade, but also number one pick. I mean, come on, man. Don't trade that away. Las Vegas Raiders, maybe. Tennessee Titans is
they got a QB.
I mean, yeah, but once again, do you stick with that?
I think their issue is more than their quarterback.
Cleveland Browns are at 4th overall. They might need a quarterback. The New York Jets are going to need a quarterback. The Arizona Cardinals benched Kyler Murray. The Washington Commanders don't need a quarterback. The Saints need a quarterback. The Bengals do not. The Rams.
They might, depending on what Joey wants to do in there, man.
Do the Rams think about a succession plan for Matthew Stafford yet? I mean, like, there's a lot of teams that are up here that are going to be looking for a QB in a day and age and in a draft where the quarterbacks are not, there's not a ton of them. So, it's going to be interesting on this draft.
Interesting, man. Gino, good morning to you, brother. He goes, this is even being better than being fired as a college football coach. And it is. I mean, that's a lot of money that they have. Kind of the recap of Sunday, folks. If you're, like I said, our hopes and prayers, hope Mahomes heals quickly. That's a year.
Already had surgery.
Yeah, already had surgery. But that's not like a sprain or something. That's an ACL, obviously, Micah Parsons. It's just a mess in the AFC North right now. Kind of a quick review of the games that took place on Sunday, kind of the breakdowns of those scores. The Commanders took care of the Giants 29-21. The Eagles absolutely dog stomped the Raiders, curb stomped the Raiders. Don't be stomping your dogs. All right, don't be doing that. Curb stomped. I'm going to put that out there and correct that. I was wanting to say dog walk.
just walk on. Just walk past it. Just get past it.
No, you have to correct, Nick.
But you corrected and you lingered. Don't correct and linger. Just correct and move on.
Hey, I didn't mean to rob you.
Yeah.
You all right?
yeah. I want to check on you.
I want to check on you.
You need me to take you to the hospital?
The Bears absolutely blew out the Browns 31-3. The Ravens skunked the Bengals 24-0. Cardinals are just bad. I'm sorry, Bach, but your boys are bad. Houston takes care of them 40-20. The Bills get past the Patriots 35-31. That was a heck of a game right there as well. Chargers go into KC and end their hopes. This is the first time since 2014 that Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and I think the other guy that is not going to be represented in the playoffs. It's been a long time that's been done. So they've got some things to do there in KC as well.
Could we see Tua Tagovailoa be the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback for the first half of next year?
Why in the world would they do that?
Why wouldn't they?
I would have several other quarterbacks I would pick up. I'd bring in Phillip Rivers before
get out of here. We're going to break.
No. Hold on.
We got to go to break, AD.
Colts lose to the
Especially
Seahawks.
After that comment.
The Packers lose to the Broncos. Ravs Donkeys are taking care of business 34-26. Congrats to you, Rafferty.
Yep, congrats.
And Whedon boys lose to those Vikings 34-26. There's so many issues going on in Dallas right now.
Why did you say that with a straight face?
What's that? Whedon boys?
No. Maybe they bring in Phillip Rivers.
I would bring in Phillip Rivers before I had Tua be my quarterback.
No way.
You would take Tua?
Over Phillip Rivers? Yes.
Nah, man, I'm taking Rivers, dog.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking Tua Tagovailoa, and I'm running the ball nonstop.
You can do Phillip Rivers and run the ball nonstop. What does Tua do for you that Phillip Rivers can't?
He's about 17 years younger.
Who throws a better ball even right now still?
I couldn't tell you.
I guarantee you Phillip Rivers throws a better ball than Tua right now. Tua throws the ball horribly. And I feel
Who throws a better ball between you and I?
You probably. Oh, you. That's you.
No, I don't think so.
Dude, I can't throw a football.
I can't throw a football.
I can't either.
Okay. Well, then we both suck.
Yeah, I suck. You don't want me playing. You do not want me playing quarterback at all. Not at all. Steelers take care of the Dolphins Monday night. I was glad to see that. So they're ahead of the horrible AFC North, but hey, take it how you can get it. We'll be back with History is the Drive.
Make Hog Wild the centerpiece of your holiday meal. Pre-order a 4-pound boneless ham for $50, a 12-pound whole smoked turkey, or a 4-pound turkey breast for $55. A complete meal includes your choice of a whole turkey or turkey breast, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, green beans or corn, and a dozen rolls for $130. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com soon. Quantities are limited. All weights are approximate before cooking. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle. It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and mild with an afternoon high near 53. Tonight, a chance of showers and breezy, a low around 38. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies return. It'll be windy and colder with a high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hunter for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com. Husker fans watch women's basketball, so we can't wait to see you in the stands at Pinnacle Bank Arena this season. Single game tickets start at just $12, making it easier than ever to watch the Huskers from the best seat in the house. Don't miss your chance to witness the energy, the hustle, and the heart of this team live in PBA. Huskers watch women's basketball, so get your tickets now at huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, welcome back to The Drive. Unlike TV back in the day, we're not just going to go off all of a sudden. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Keep it rolling. Swim, how you feeling right now? The congestion, man.
I feel good. I feel really good.
Did you take that other
I have not.
antidote yet?
No, I have not. We're good. That's what I'm saying. It's so minor right now. I don't even feel it. It's fine.
We'll hop right back into it to get back on time. In Husker history in 2005, the man who first called me AD, and it's never went away. Do you remember who this name is, Nick?
I cannot.
Text line. If you
it was a coach, wasn't it?
It was
it Coach Ron Brown?
Nope.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Text
Just go
line.
ahead,
If you can remember the coach that coined the name AD, I will send you an
wasn't Coach
attitude
Darlington.
over everything sweatshirt on the house. If you
Wasn't
first person to
Darlington.
text it in, who was the coach that
Was
coined
it Coach
the,
McBride?
Nope.
Okay.
Who was the coach that coined the name AD? If you can think of it and text it in first, I will send you a free sweatshirt with attitude over everything.
I can't remember it. I thought I had it with Coach Brown.
Derek in the car. Good try though. It was a good effort.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
All right. Well, the deal has 5 more seconds left. Neil, no. Unknown texter 3355 9 no. Derek in the car says jamming. I think he's talking about Jam Rock, maybe, but not Jam Rock.
It was on the Nebraska staff.
Oogie, you got it. It was Turner Gill.
Oh,
Oogie,
nice.
text me in.
Oh, Jack got it first.
Where was Jack at?
Jack texted us separately.
Oh, I didn't see Jack's.
Yep,
I sent
that's
the
right.
text line. Jack, I'll hook you up anyway, man.
Wow.
But no, it was Coach Brown. I'm sorry, it was Coach. Do
you even remember?
Coach Gill? Yeah, it was
Okay.
Turner Gill. Who first said that? Was Oogie? Oogie, text in, man. Your
Augie.
mailing. Augie, I'm sorry, Augie. Augie, text me your mailing address, man, and
Yeah,
let
we'll
me
show
know.
up.
And let me know your size. Let me know what size sweatshirt you want. And also color. You can go gray, black, or red, man. I got a red one coming out too. It's pretty sweet.
Wow.
But let me
What's
know.
the
Augie.
expected delivery? I think that's important.
Oh, Merch Perch, our partners, gets it done.
Okay.
So he would just go directly. I would just have it printed up.
Okay.
Took care of that. And that takes it completely out of my hands. That's why I love.
That's
And
why
I
you
haven't
like
put
it.
it online yet. I haven't
No, you
revealed-
haven't.
But I'm going to. But I
You
want to
keep wearing it.
Yeah, got to put some teasers out
So
there.
here's the question: are they designed strictly for guys that are in shape? Because if so, I cannot have one because that's fitting your arms real.
Oh, dude, get an XL.
real nice.
Get a double X.
Okay.
No, don't worry about that, man. We fit to please.
You want to buy one? We'll find it to work.
Merch will have you right.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had the inseam or something like in the shirt go a little smaller for you, just so it'd pop out a little bit more.
Oh, stop.
All right, you see this?
Stop
You
it.
mean this?
Look at over there at
Yeah.
O Street.
Yeah. Look at it over there.
Remember that commercial? The guy he goes like having a bodybuilder direct traffic.
Yes,
The guy's
yes.
flexing. But no, Augie, text me in your email. Not email address, but that worked too. Text me in your mailing address. I will get that sent to you. Let me know your size as well. But no, Turner Gill was the one that started calling me AD all those years ago, and it has not went away. It's stuck. But in that year, Turner Gill, in 2005, he gets the head coaching job at Buffalo. Also, quarterback that same year, recruit Josh Freeman decommitted an Oxford, Kansas State, and said, funny story, real fast here, Swim. Turner Gill flew me and Coach Osborne out to Buffalo to speak for his team.
Oh.
And mine was about, nightlife. Coach says, AD, I think I'm going to let you handle that topic.
Coach Osborne, not much of a partier.
But flying with Coach Osborne was literally like flying with a celebrity. We were in airports. People were coming up getting autographs. We're sitting on the airplane. People were coming getting autographs. And and you know what stuck with me, Nick? And it's something my dad and Coach Brown and Coach Osborne always say, those influential men. My father-in-law, influential men. Coach Osborne did every one of those autographs with grace.
Yeah.
Didn't ever say, hey, I don't got time. He stopped for every single one, and he treated them like they were the only person. And that stuck with me a lot, man, how you treat people. Because that may be the only time any of those folks ever see Coach Osborne, and their memories go. Not saying we're always on. We all screw up. But Coach, it was a master class in how you carry yourself when people look at you like that. So great trip to Buffalo. That was Turner Gill was out there. Great coach out there. Also went on to coach at Liberty and also went on to coach at Arkansas. Not Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. Kansas is what I was going to
That's
say.
right, yep.
Lives in Arkansas now. Folks, we'll be back. We got the sound bites from Dana Holgerson. Get his points. We'll break it down. It's a drive.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Greetings, Ebenezer Scrooge here. I've always had the reputation of being a bit down on the holidays, but that's all changed since I discovered Nebraska Lottery Merry Money Holiday Scratch tickets. They're fast, fun, and easy.
Scrooge!
Oh, there you are. Pardon me. The ghost of Christmas future and I are going to a holiday gathering. I know he sounds a bit gloomy, but once he starts scratching tickets, he's the life of the party.
Top prize odds vary by game.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
At Koppel, during the holidays, we take time to cherish our terrific staff, community, and loyal customers that continue to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville, Nebraska. Hi, this is Sean Callahan. I can proudly say I bought my car at Koppel. If you are in the area, I invite you to stop by Koppel Chevrolet GMC's offices in Louisville or check them out online at koppelcars.com. On behalf of Koppel Chevrolet GMC, Merry Christmas and safe travels to all.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals. No more hunting down parts. No more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving, not your paperwork. Join over 11,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain in the letter x.com/AI.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934. 8934. HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. It is the Drive. Unknown texture 6964 said Tom Osborne. Richie Rich said Coach Steele. Coach Steele was a funny dude too, man. Former linebackers coach, then went on to Baylor. Was at Tennessee for a while. Was at Florida State for a while. Was with the Carolina Panthers for a while. With Alabama for a while, I believe, too. I'm not sure where Coach Steele is at right now, man. We'll look up where Coach Steele. Good dude, though, man. Always looked out for me. Looked out for everybody. Coach Steele's a good dude, man. I remember there was one time in practice, this dude kept screwing something up. Coach Steele, he said, for heaven's, come on, man, he had that Southern accent. He goes, son, you're on scholarship, for heaven's sakes. You got one job. That's all you got.
So he is nowhere right now.
Retired by now.
He is retired. His last job was in 2023, where he was the Alabama defensive coordinator.
I got to hit Frazier, man, and see where Coach Steele is at. Give him a buzz. Coach Steele's a good dude, man. Good dude. Folks, coaches here that are right now is Dana Holgorsen had his presser yesterday, gave a lot of insight, what they're looking for, comments regarding changes, obviously, in the quarterback room. Nick, let's just hop right in. You start where you want to start.
Yeah, let's start. Let's do it. I want to start with some people that are here right now. And he mentioned the offensive line. He was asked the question, did the offensive line improve in 2025? Here is what Nebraska offense coordinator Dana Holgorsen had to say.
You know, I appreciate Donnie. We worked well together, and, you know, change is hard in this profession. I'm glad I didn't have to make those decisions, you know, but, you know, improvement, you know, we found something in the run game with Emmett, right? You know, there's, you know, that we could really just kind of lean on, you know, and so I think that's a credit to him and how he got those guys up front to really do a good job in the run game. You know, you got to do both. I mean, you got, you know, our pass protection issues obviously were an issue, and it changed how I called it. It changed how we did things. But luckily we were able to lean on some things that made us an effective offense at times, you know? And so, you know, really proud of those guys up front, you know, Justin is going to have, he's, being able to get him back for his senior year is awesome. Pritchett's really practicing well right now. I think you're going to see him take that next step to what we thought he could be when we brought him here. Henry, Rocco, Turner's out there just, doing what he can do, and so, really appreciate those guys. And I do think that we showed improvement there. With that said, it's not good enough. I mean, we got to be better, and I got to be better. The scheme's got to be better. The results got to be better in order for us to get to where we want to be around here. That's why I say when I came here to do a job, in my mind, I don't think that job's done yet.
Yeah, I think obviously Nebraska moved on from Donovan Raiola. They bring in Jeep Wade from Georgia Tech, who once again a team in Georgia Tech that only allowed 9 sacks this year with a pretty mobile quarterback back there in Haynes King at Georgia Tech. But I've stayed by said this, and I stand by it right now, in the fact that Emmett Johnson, he has the season he had because of who Emmett Johnson is. But not without the offensive line either. I mean, the offensive line did some really good things. The perimeter blocking, I thought, as we're just on this run block ability and conversation, I thought some of the blocking on the perimeter, we talked, in the last 5 years or so, how often did we talk about how tight ends haven't been able to block for Nebraska, or the physicality from the wide receivers hasn't been there, or this guy's out there only to block, not to catch passes as a wide receiver. Like, those are the conversations. Those are real life conversations that we've had over the last 5 years or so under previous regimes. And now here we are this season. Da'Keil Shorts comes in at wide receiver coach. Dana Holgorsen obviously is in a full year as offensive coordinator. And the perimeter blocking was really, really fun to watch this year, I thought, for Nebraska's offense.
Sum, I'm glad you brought up, and before we get to more clips from Coach Holgorsen, I love how you brought up Da'Keil Shorts, man, because it was a name we didn't hear a lot throughout the season. Yeah. And that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you're officiating a good game, you're seen but not heard a lot. When you're doing a good job, there's not a lot of fanfare about you. The perimeter blocking was night and day with the addition of Da'Keil Shorts as receivers coach.
Yeah.
It was not a suggestion to block. It was a standard. And on a lot of Emmitt Smith.
I wish.
Got Michael Irvin out there. But a lot of EJ's, Emmett Johnson's long runs, you saw the perimeter being taken care of.
Yeah.
That was something, Swim, we have not seen. That is definitely a bright spot. There are bright spots from this past year amongst some of the carnage as well. Receivers was definitely a bright spot on perimeter blocking. They blocked like they wanted to, but more importantly, they blocked because that was a standard in that receivers room.
Yeah, I thought Nebraska did well on that. I thought, especially guys like Dane Key and Isaiah Hunter are two that I consistently looked at. Isaiah was very active in the actual pass catching department, and Dane Key was fine, but I think when Dane Key was here, we weren't really thinking about his ability to block on the edge. Now, granted, Emmett Johnson, once again, a big part of it, you got to be able to have a guy that can make some guys miss in the backfield and then also find the holes and hit them. And Emmett Johnson was able to do that, so much to the tune of, as we know, 1,400 yards and 12 rushing touchdowns on the ground for the future NFL running back. Let's talk about this. As Jeep Wade makes his transition, and Tyler Kanak had some really good stuff in his press conference yesterday, one of the offensive linemen for Nebraska who is going to be facing his former team in Utah coming up in just about 2 weeks from today. Actually, 2 weeks from today, we'll be out in Las Vegas. But Jeep Wade comes in. Dana talked about it he steps in on Sunday, and he goes, all right, so are we practicing tomorrow? And Dana's like, yep, we are. So here is what Dana had to say about helping Jeep Wade kind of get settled in and hit the ground running.
I don't really care what their schemes are and all that. I mean, we have schemes, and we'll get together and do what coaches do every year in January, kind of look at, where we're at and what our offense is and what he can bring to the table to make it better, and so, looking forward to that. We're not at that point right now. I mean, his head's spinning. I know what he's like. I know what he's going through right now, because I went through it, 13 months ago or whatever it was. And so I sympathize with that, and I try to help him and try not to overload him and try not to, have too many conversations when he's just trying to learn what we're doing right now and learn what the players are and learn who they are, and so it's hard to jump in there. He's like, well, he got here on Sunday. I met with him Sunday night, and he goes, so we're practicing tomorrow? I go, yeah, just come in and just do your thing, man. So you can't overload them with too many schematic questions and where we think we should go with this. We got to get a game plan together and, go coach hard and go try to put our guys in position to be successful against a really good Utah team, but
we'll stop it there. I don't want to say that it's just kind of this game against Utah is going to kind of be a throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks type of thing. But it does feel like Nebraska is you're going to be without, obviously, your starting quarterback in Dylan Raiola. TJ Lateef is going to be your guy. That was known before he entered the portal and before everything there. But then there will be Rocco Spindler will not be playing in the bowl game. Emmett Johnson will not be playing in the bowl game. They said Dasan McCullough, I can't remember what his official decision was, but there's going to be some guys that I think maybe they're going to look at and say, okay, we're going to give you some opportunities here in the bowl game. I think back to last year's Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium, and we saw the breakout of a guy like Donovan Jones in the bowl game, and we saw a breakout of Vincent Shavers and stories that AD frankly gave us hope going into next season, into this, what would be this season. I wonder who those guys are going to be this year for Nebraska, because I could see potentially, with it being a game that doesn't count against your 4. We have to remember that it does not count against your 4 games for a red shirt. So if guys played in 4 games and they stopped playing in those games because they wanted to preserve a red shirt, this one you are not free from it, because this game does not add to your red shirt total.
So my thought was very poignant that Dana brought up the head spinning by Jeep right now.
Yeah.
You think about this. You finish your season up in GT, Georgia Tech. You get hired by Nebraska. Your home, your livelihood, everything's there. You come up to Nebraska. You don't know who's going to be on your staff. You don't even know your coaches yet for the most part. You don't know who you're going to be coaching for the most part.
Yeah.
And even though you're coaching them right now, you may not be coaching them on January 1st. Well, so all these different factors.
Exactly.
I can't imagine how much his head is spinning, man.
That and just also let's not be naive here. The monitoring of players going into the portal, right? Like who are some offensive line targets that Jeep Wade and this offensive staff might look at and say, all right, if this guy does indeed go into the portal on January 2nd, this is somebody we want to keep an eye on. I mean, I think there's a lot to it. And I certainly don't want to come across as there's a meaningless game to be played on the 31st, but there are a lot of other much more pressing items on the checklist, in my opinion, than worrying. You want to get a game plan against Utah. You want to be competitive in that game. If you can win it, great. If you can get 8 wins on the season, we're thrilled, right? And frankly, you're asking Husker fans to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to go travel out to Vegas on New Year's Eve and watch your team. You have to put on a good showing, but there's also a lot of other oars in the water that Nebraska needs to maintain.
There is, and by no means, so I'm going to preface this, by no means am I saying game's not important.
Yeah.
You said that. I think this game is extremely important for a few reasons. First, if you're a player that's maybe on the hinge, just kind of on the line of if they're going to bring back or not, you got to go out there and ball out. And I'm not talking about just the game. I'm talking about as they practice right now. There are some guys that are at a fork in the road, man, as far as that goes. We're not going to hear about it until it's already done. But it's not just at Nebraska. It's at every school right now that's preparing, even tonight's bowl games. There's some of those guys, man, they're playing for a position spot, and some of them know it. Yeah. So Nebraska, I think this game is crucial for them to put their best foot forward and to show, hey, you know what? The last 2 games obviously did not go the way we want them to go.
Yeah.
But we're going to finish this thing out strong. And I know I would assume that Coach Rule and company are preaching that same message. No, we're not bowing out of this thing.
Yeah.
Just saying this is just, an extra game. No, you got to come out with this thing. Again, it's going to be on national television. This is pride, man.
On that note,
this is pride.
On that note, I mean, Dana said yesterday, and I don't know the specific quote, but I have one similar to it, I think, to where there's there's not a lot of reps being given to the Luke Lindenmeyers of the world, to the Dane Keys, to those guys. There's not a lot of reps being given this week in practice to those guys. Dana said it yesterday. He was asked how have the younger running backs reacted to more reps with Emmett Johnson not a part of things. Here's what he had to say about just some of the younger running backs, because that's a position. Once again, last year we saw Quentin Ives in the bowl game. I believe he scored a touchdown. But this was also in a year where Ramir Johnson was going back home, so they featured him a little bit more in the game in New York last year.
Balled out.
But, Quentin Ives, I want to say, scored a touchdown. You have Mekhi Nelson. You have Isaiah Mosey. All those guys that are available for this year's Las Vegas Bowl. How have the younger running backs reacted to more reps with Emmett gone?
They're excited, man. They're practicing hard. We're a lot of our older guys, like Dane, Isaiah, Henry, Justin, Pritch, Luke, Heinrich. Those guys aren't taking just a whole lot of reps right now. Those guys are getting their legs underneath them and getting healthy and all that stuff. Those running backs are getting a lot of reps, and they're excited about their opportunity. Just Emmett was such a machine, and just so proud of him and his accomplishments, and getting all these postseason awards has been awesome for him, and he deserves every one of them, because he was just such a machine and could take so many reps and do so many dang things. And now it's those young guys' turn. I mean, they've been practicing hard for a year, and they've been waiting their opportunity for a year. And so I'm fired up and ready to see those guys go, and see what the game looks like.
It's so interesting because when Dana's called, and labels Emmett Johnson as a machine, AD, I think sometimes we don't realize he had the fourth most carries out of anybody in college football this season. Emmett Johnson had the third most yards out of anybody in college football this season. I find it, it's really interesting to really put that into perspective, because for us who we've been sitting here the entire time going, Nebraska, run the ball. Nebraska, get a guy that can run the ball. Nebraska, get a guy and find somebody that can carry the rock 30 times a game when you need them to. They had that this year. And now, did it directly result and correlate to winning? Maybe in a small capacity. But Nebraska had that this year, and a guy that carried it fourth most out of anybody in the country. Power 4, group of 5, quarterback, running back included, fourth most carries in the country, third most yards. Just a machine is a great adjective to use for Emmett Johnson.
Can you imagine if we didn't have Emmett?
I don't want to imagine if Nebraska didn't have Emmett.
I don't either. It was, and Nick, I think you're right. It was a treat. It was a pleasure to watch that young man run with so much intensity, so much violence, so much wherewithal, and the amount. I would be curious what his yak yards are, yards after contact. I'd be curious to see, because the dude, he reminded. Now I'm saying this very respectfully, and I'm just simply saying hints. The way that he ran after contact reminded me of the same intensity. Now, I'm not putting him in the same category as this individual, but the same intensity of Roger Craig. That's before your time, Swim.
Yeah.
But Roger Craig rarely would stop moving his legs even after. Matter of fact, during contact, he would even churn them more.
Yeah.
We saw that a number. The one I can remember the most, there's a lot of them, but against Maryland on the right sideline, he gets hit, spins, runs some more. And he did that so many times, but that Maryland game jumps out the most to me, to where he would just refuse to go down. One fumble the entire year.
Yeah.
One. I mean, in the number of carries he had, you said third in the country?
They're fourth most in the country.
Fourth most in the country to only have one turnover. Like I said, it was just remarkable. And I wish nothing but the best for EJ, man. And Nick, man, you had this conversation about a month ago.
Yeah.
Give or take. Maybe not a month ago, 2 or 3, about a month ago. Would he leave or not? He's in prime condition to leave right now, man. It's much late to lose him. He's got a great opportunity in front of him. And I've got nothing but respect for that kid, man.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch.
You bet. Swim, when we come back, my man, Eli Drinkwitz said some interesting things yesterday. I'm gonna see if we can get some of those clips too. during the break, but we'll come back and talk about that. Eli Drinkwitz said this in his presser yesterday: college football is sick. What I want to do, and folks, we'll keep this up tomorrow as well, but I want you to text in, though. What would you do to fix the transfer portal? What would you do to fix the transfer portal? And what is one guardrail you would put on NIL? One guardrail that you would put in something realistic that you would put on NIL, and one thing you would do to fix the transfer portal. We'll talk about it when we come back, folks. This is The Drive.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
I'm Terrell Farley, host of Bach in the Black Shirt Show at 1 to 3 weekdays. And my favorite thing to do, see, or go to in downtown Lincoln is the food, because they have great selections of food, and Buzzard Billy's with the great alligator they have down there.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and mild with an afternoon high near 53. Tonight, a chance of showers and breezy, a low around 38. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies return. It'll be windy and colder with a high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hunter for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This holiday season, bring home a tradition that tastes like celebration. Beatrice Bakery's world-famous fruitcake, baked in the heart of Nebraska with rich, golden batter, real cherries, pineapple, crunchy nuts, and a splash of old-fashioned goodness. It's moist, flavorful, and crafted the same way for generations. It's the fruitcake that turns skeptics into believers. Find Beatrice Bakery fruitcake online at grandmasbakeshop.com or at your favorite retailer, and make your holidays deliciously unforgettable with the help of Beatrice Bakery's world-famous fruitcake.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2026 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right. I got my guys, EU and Troy, both the Akem says. I just tuned in. You guys are talking prep for bowl with younger players, new coaches. Salute to Emmett. See Roger Craig?
Let's go to the Honda Lincoln hotline, 402-464-5685. Nate's been waiting patiently. Nate, what's on your mind, my friend?
Hey, guys. I was on the show yesterday talking football. I'm telling you what, it's becoming a hobby of mine. You guys are great.
Well, I appreciate that, Nate. What you thinking?
Hey, okay, so, all right. I was listening to Dana Holgerson's conference yesterday, man, and he made a remark that it didn't sit well with me. He said that people criticize me when I don't run the ball enough, and people criticize me when I'm not passing the ball enough. And there was a lot in that press conference, but that one stuck with me a lot, and it kind of bothered me a little bit. I think some of the criticism he gets is warranted simply because, again, we talked about identity on offense. I still don't know what it is. I thank God Emmett Johnson did come back, because without him, I don't think we would have been a 3-win team. Imagine what he would have been at a team that had an identity, like a run first type approach. I think Emmett Johnson would have been better off. I honestly do. Identifying players, you were talking about yesterday on the show about identifying players in development. It's going to be hard to identify certain players to play when we don't even know what to identify for. Identity and identification, they go hand in hand. And I think I kind of get the feeling too from Dana is that he's doing us a favor by him being here. I kind of get that. I kind of get that from him for some reason. Like, you guys are lucky I'm here, and I'm here to help you. Like, and sometimes I'm kind of like, I feel like he kind of needs to be setting the precedence of what we are going to be moving forward, because I think this is the reality of it, and people don't want to flat out say it. I think the Wolves are looking in on this coaching staff. I think the pressure's on, whether they want to admit it or not. If they do not get an identity on offense, they're going to get fired. And I want it to work. I really do. But I really do believe they've got to get an identity quick. And I do believe it is running the football. Now, here's what I want to ask you. with all that being said, and I got to be careful here, my inner Steve Sipple. He's got to be careful here. Army, Navy, boy, dude. Okay, I watched that game. When I watched that game, it reminded me a lot of Midwest football. But you know what amazed me, guys? I watched that game, and if you just turn off the outside noise and you listen to the game, I heard popping, like the sound of popcorn being popped. Every play during that game, they were just sticking it to each other. It was like it was crazy. And that wasn't popcorn, guys. That was pads popping.
Right.
When I watch a Nebraska game, I don't hear that. I don't hear that sound.
Yep.
And do you guys ever think if we did move on from this coaching staff, or hopefully, God, please, with this coaching staff, do you think that kind of offense could come back? I know the boosters aren't paying millions of dollars to run the football like that because they want excitement. I know they want points, but it contributes to winning football. Do you guys ever think that could ever happen again? Your thoughts?
Thanks, Nate. Appreciate
it, man. Thank you so much, brother. Go ahead, Swimmy.
I'll answer the first part of your comment first regarding the identity piece of it. I'll be honest, Nate. I thought Nebraska did have some sort of an offensive identity this year. I mean, you had a running back in Emmett Johnson. Now, before people scoff at me, 1 second. You had Emmett Johnson average 21 carries a game. And this was that just on the ground, 21 carries a game. A lot of Nebraska's issues this year was that I think it coincided at times with the defensive side of the ball as well. And a big part of this is where Nebraska doesn't get to necessarily, you call a game differently and guys aren't going to get opportunities, AD, when only 45 plays are run on offense instead of 65, right? Like the staff talked about it at times throughout the regular season. This is Dana and Matt Rule talking about it. This is not me bringing this up, is that at times this season they would have game plans for 60 to 65 plays in a game and say, okay, we're going to get this player a touch. We're going to get Isaiah Mosey more involved. We're going to get so-and-so more action on the field. But at times when if the defense isn't able to get off the field and allows long sustaining drives, then that takes away the number of plays that you can call on offense, right? And vice versa. And so now granted, the definition of an identity is obviously going to be big picture, long form over the 5 years, right? Like over 5-10 years, what makes Nebraska football? And I agree with you, Nate. In terms of long term, I don't know what Nebraska's identity is. And it feels like we have this conversation year after year. But I did feel like at times, especially the second half of the year, Nebraska knew what they wanted to do on offense. They knew what they wanted to do. It was just a matter of could the other stuff that they didn't have margin for error on, could that be strong enough and positive enough to where they could still get a win?
Yeah, there's a lot of things Matt said. I agree with you on that. First of all, I'm glad Emmett was here, you know, and not someplace else. But I do get your point on that, Nate. I'm glad Emmett was here. I also, with Jeep Wade coming in as a new offensive line coach, he's going to have a different philosophy as far as blocking schemes. Him and Dana Holgorsen will connect on that. I know a lot of people are like, when I looked at Dana at other places, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, Houston, I seen this air raid, etc. But folks, here's one thing we have to remember. And this is just the facts. Nebraska was not very good in pass blocking.
Yeah.
So I give Dana somewhat of a, I might say, I give him a little bit of a, I'm not even going to say a pass. No one gets any passes, first of all. I will give a little bit of less stress on that, in that you can have an air raid philosophy all you want. If you can't protect the quarterback, and the reality is this, hence why quarterback is hurt, it doesn't matter what offense you have. Thankfully, we improved, to your point, Nick, a lot on the pass block. I mean, on the run block, because you've got one of the leading rushers. Of course, he had a lot of yaks, but there were also holes to get him to those yaks. Yeah. So we did improve there. So as far as identity, next year, I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know enough how Jeep and Dana are going to mesh. First of all, I know I'm not saying they're not going to mesh, but how they mesh their philosophies together. And again, I think it's unfair. I'm going to say this. I think it's unfair for Dana to say, well, where's this air raid offense been at? Well, you ain't got much of a line if you got one Mississippi to get rid of the ball and pass blocking. So it's going to be interesting is what I'm going to say. The run blocking definitely improved. I mean, that's obvious. The numbers don't lie. Again, me and you, Nick, like to stick the numbers. Get your feelings out of it. Stick to the numbers. Numbers don't lie. It's going to be interesting to see what Nebraska's identity is going to be offensively going forward with the addition of Jeep Wade and potentially, Nick, as you mentioned. I don't say a lot because that's fluid, but even on Twitter, guys who had connections with the South Carolina coach that we brought in, of course, the connection with Jeep Wade we brought in, seeing decommitments from guys from both of those schools. What does that mean in this crazy world? Who freaking knows?
Well, and I think Keith Tenney on the text line brings up a good point. Sometimes Keith Tenney on the text line says Nebraska's wide receivers couldn't catch the passes either. I would go a little step further and go in some games there was some issues for Nebraska's wideouts getting open, like the Minnesota game. Things that you don't get to see on TV is maybe sometimes the all 22 and stuff, and Nebraska's wide receivers struggle to get open at times. Now I think here's to go a step further before we get to break one final time here. To go a step further is it's also one thing, as we've learned as spectators in the past. Mm-hmm. It's one thing for a coaching staff, whether it's Matt Rule and his guys, Scott Frost and his guys, Bo Pelini, Mike Riley, whoever it is. One thing for them to say, hey, yeah, this is what we want to do. But then to actually orchestrate a roster, build a roster, and find the right hands to mold the roster and the coaching staff to where everybody's working in one unified direction. There's a difference. There's a difference between saying it and actually acting upon it.
Right.
And so, frankly, this is what I'll say on December 17th is after Nebraska plays in the Las Vegas Bowl against Utah, and maybe we get back to spring ball in April. I know we'll hear about what team they want to be, but really, I'll wait till August to find out. I don't know, AD. Maybe that's like a bad approach for me. But you can tell me
how you feel.
I'm saying you can tell us everything you want about how you want to be a physical, hard-nosed football team that doesn't turn over the ball, that doesn't make mistakes, that has tenacity on the offensive line. You can use all the buzzwords, and this is not a shot at the coaching staff. It's just as Nebraska fans, I think, can all agree, we've heard a lot of words through multiple regimes over the last 10 years that have not translated to the field. Now, I will say this year was one of the first times throughout those regimes, and this is where I got to give credit where credit's due, that, you know what? Dana and Matt Rule did recognize Emmett Johnson's our best dude. He's one of our best players, and they consistently gave him the rock to the tune of 21 times a game on average, just on the ground. And that is the promising stuff. Not what they told us on Monday or Tuesday, but what they showed us on Saturday.
Nick, I agree. Big Daddy Travis, great point here. He goes, but I will die on this hill. Emma didn't show out until the bowl game last year. Yes, he had a small flashes last season, 13 fumbles in 2024, but nobody knew his real, in caps, potential to the game versus Boston College. Nobody knew how he would be this year. That could happen with your young backs in the bowl of this game. And you know what, Big Daddy Travis, I totally agree with you. We have no idea what potential gold we may have in them their heels, and we may have some in those lockers. And like I said, that's why I think this bowl game, to your point, Big Daddy Travis, is crucial to find some guys who got some dog in them. Because like we always say, Nick, you can recruit metrics all you want. You can recruit measurements all you want, but either you're a dog or you're not.
Yeah.
And you got to find some dogs.
Absolutely.
Folks, we'll come back with the 80 attitude adjustment. And tomorrow, I've not forget, we went on Nate's call. We expounded on that, which I think we needed to do. Nick.
Elijah Drinkwitz.
We are going to have him tomorrow.
We have to talk about
We'll make that a whole segment, because if you haven't had a chance yet, that's kind of a little bit of homework if you're a regular Drive listener. Pull up Eli Drinkwitz press conference. It's like 4,500 words, but they're powerful. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow, as well as keep some of your ideas of how to fix the portal. I've seen these. These are great ideas. We'll definitely talk about these again tomorrow. We'll be back with that adjustment.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and mild with an afternoon high near 53. Tonight, a chance of showers and breezy, a low around 38. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies return. It'll be windy and colder with a high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Hunter for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of tailgating. From legendary burgers to mouth-watering steaks, deli-style franks, and so much more, you'll elevate your next game day get-together with America's original butcher. Now you have the chance to be the ultimate gift giver this holiday season. Visit omahasteaks.com/theticket for 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers on your order of $129 or more, plus 50% off site-wide. That's 16 free smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/theticket. See the website for details. Happy holidays from Omaha Steaks.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2026 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join me every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for your weekly Disrupt, where me and local misfits will interrupt your drive time with this week's most interesting stories in sports, entrepreneurship, and culture. So tune in to Your Weekly Disrupt every Tuesday afternoon on 93.7 The Ticket, where disruption is just a phone call away.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. We are back.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Once again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I'm not sure what you mean, California. I know text for 8680. Let's go listen to the Drinkwitz, but rule the preacher.
Because earlier in the text line, here we go again. You and all your listeners gaining up on hating the football staff. It's the off season. Wide receivers struggled to get open because they spent so much time blocking for a weak line. Let's go listen to Elijah Drinkwitz, but Rule is a preacher.
I'm just going to say this. Why do you even listen to us if we're that bad?
AD, don't be threatening our listeners.
No,
Thanks for listening.
I'm not threatening. I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
Because Kyle, I love when you text, but I'm like, no one spirited and factual debate is not throwing anybody under the bus. These are facts. Nebraska struggled.
Maybe it's a coach
in pass blocking.
Do you think it's somebody from the staff?
I don't care who.
There was a day where I thought Richard Torres.
No, I want to finish this.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't care who it is. You can have spirited debate and bring up different perspectives and talk facts, not your feelings, not my feelings. We can express our feelings. Doesn't mean it's fact. So if it's this much of a heartache for you, brother, I mean, life is too short, my man. I love the debate. I love the conversation. I love to have fun. I love to talk about it. But facts are facts. Nebraska struggled to pass block.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That is not, and I bleed this program. I was a ball boy since I was 10 years old. So I want this program to be successful. Unknown texter 8668. My brother, my sister, whoever you may be. No, this is not calling anybody a preacher or anything like that. This is just saying we want to hear a different perspective from Eli Drinkwitz that had nothing to do with Nebraska football.
Yeah.
That we're talking about how college football is sick. So maybe you didn't hear the full thing. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Life is short, my brother. Go ahead, Swim.
I was reading the text again. Wide receivers struggled to get open sometimes because they spent so much time blocking for a weak line. They're not blocking the same people that the offensive line is blocking either. So I'm confused. It's okay though. We can go our step. We can agree to disagree. I am 100% happy to agree to disagree. I'm good with it. It's funny though. I scrolled up. I loved this one. Just once again, do you donate? I do, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I love
AD,
investing in the program.
What you got for the AD attitude adjustment today, my friend?
No, I love it, man. I love it. You know, I listened to this morning, Swim, and I know you hate when I do this, but you know, you've gotten used to me by now. I love Jim Rohn, not the sports guy, but I like him too. But the Jim Rohn, he did all personal, professional development. Okay, but I love this right here. So I'm getting it ready for you, Swim, and here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Life isn't forever. It finally comes to an end. One of the Beatles wrote, "All things must pass. The sunrise doesn't last all day. Spring doesn't last all summer. The sunset doesn't last all night. We all have periods of time, pieces of time. And when those pieces of time comes, what you've got to do is take advantage of each time that comes. At the longest, life is brief. At the longest, life is just a small period of time. So don't waste your springs. Don't waste the opportunity to talk to someone. Don't waste the opportunity to have a meeting. Don't waste the chance. Each spring that comes, take advantage of them because there's just a few.
There's just a few. And Swim, when I walked out the gym this morning, the 82 attitude adjustment, if you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, or even Omaha surrounding areas, man, that sunrise this morning was absolutely epic. And Swim, you know, when you go through certain things, you look at things a little differently. And I was just like, God, thank you for life. I was able to see a sunrise, man. And the colors, if you saw it this morning, you know what I'm talking about. And I literally, as about passed out from drenched in sweat from Crystal that beat our tail in Pharaohs this morning. Shout out to Crystal. But dude, I stood up there for about 30 seconds and just looked from my car window. I'm like, wow, I got a chance to see this. So folks, we're here for a minute. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. We enjoyed you riding with us. We'll be back riding again tomorrow. We'll have a special guest tomorrow as well.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and it's going to be good, literally and figuratively. Good. Folks, thanks for riding with us. Tomorrow, we will talk more of the portal. We will talk more about Nebraska. Keep riding with us. As always, folks, it's your attitude. It's always your choice.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel